Well, I know some of us would prefer to use Google Classroom. However, we are using Schoology again. However, I have changed the view so that it is a little simpler version of Schoology so that you can find things a little bit easier. Maybe it won't be as confusing. So right now when you open Schoology, this is what your page will look like. And right now there are two folders, and I can tell that they're folders by looking over here. I have a welcome folder and I have a quarter one folder. The welcome folder, when I click on that, takes me to a document that talks about policies in class A7 in your English classroom. So this is just a document, and I'm going to click on it. And I can scroll through. I can see the supplies that I need for English. I have a little overview of what we're going to do with our reading, what we're going to do with our writing. And then I have some terminology. So if you your parents are wondering what a formative is, you can come in and show them what that means. And then it also talks about our summatives. I also talk about due dates and deadlines. Okay, we'll talk about this in class, but all of this is in this welcome folder so that you are not surprised when you turn something in and a certain grade is given to it. The other thing I want to show you is your quarter one folder. So everything we're doing from now until October 29th, I believe that's the date, is in this folder. And daily agenda is a folder. When I click on that, I'm going to be able to see the day's notes. So right now there are our first day notes, and then are also our second day notes. I will always put the date of the class, and so if you're absent for any reason and you're well enough to go in and see what you missed, it would be great to go into the daily agenda, click on the date that you missed, and go through the class notes. Okay. In fact, if you come to me and say, Mrs. Keller, I was absent, what did I miss? This is where I'm going to send you. You'll also see that assignments are in here and they will be numbered. So the only assignment we have in here right now is the number 1 literary terminology assessment. You just took this, and so that's in there. And then our next assignment will be number 2. So it just is easier to find the assignments that you're looking for. Let's talk a little bit about taking library books from the classroom library. Obviously, when we go to the school library, Mrs. Duke and Mrs. Gillis have a wonderful computer system that they're able to check out your books a little easier with technology. I am not there yet. My classroom is not there yet. Have not found any technology that I love enough to use. So we're going to go a little bit old school. On the front table, there is a composition notebook. And in that notebook, you'll find a piece of paper that looks like this. 4 columns. We have today's date, we have the book title, we have your name, and we have the date that you're returning the book. So if I want to check out a book, I'm going to write today's date. So today is August 28th, 2021. I'm going to put that date. I'm then going to write the book title. So I'm going to write Girl Stolen. I'm going to write my name first and last. I'm going to take the book with me. I'm going to read it. When I'm finished with the book, I'm going to bring it back and I'm going to write down the date that I returned the book. So maybe I finished this book September 14th, so I'll write 9/14/21. If you forget to fill in the date returned, once a week, I will look through the library catalog, the library notebook, and I will look at who has taken books out, and I will see if there's a date returned. If there's not, I'll check in with you and say, hey, do you still have this book? If you do, great. If you're like, oh no, I turned it in and I forgot, you have to show me that you turned the book in. You have to go find it on my shelf, bring it to me, and we'll write that you returned it. Okay. And lastly, we have our bathroom pass. So we have this cool little showroom access pass from, it looks like my husband went to like a Ferrari, Maserati car show. It's on a lanyard, so it's can go around your neck. You don't have to wear it, you just have to carry it. And it's hanging on a hook in the classroom, and I will show you where that is. Now, I have one bathroom pass because only one person is supposed to be using the bathroom at a time. So let's try to come up with a code for the like I have to use the bathroom, so you don't have to say it out loud, and especially with masks on, it might be hard for me to understand. So we'll talk about this in class, but what I've done in the past is you raise your hand and you have 3 fingers, almost like from the movie Mockingjay. You show me 3 fingers, and that I can just nod and say you can go to the bathroom. You'll take the pass, and instead of taking the pass into the bathroom, because bathrooms have tons of germs, I have a hook outside the girls' bathroom, the boys' bathroom, and then the single student bathroom. Just hang the pass on the hook outside the bathroom, and then when you leave the bathroom, grab the pass and come back to class. Okay, that keeps our pass a little cleaner. Now, if you have an emergency and someone is in the bathroom and they have the pass, please don't hesitate to come up to me and just say it's an emergency. Okay, that's fine. And then we will have some library passes that you can also use. So when we have some downtime, if you would like to go to the library, leaving my classroom, you would have that pass to get yourself to the library. All right, so those are just 3 things about my classroom. I don't want to overwhelm you, but I thought this would help in knowing just some things, some rules, for lack of a better word, that we have for the classroom.